a slumber party where the grown girls play. We dance, we dream, we slay all day. The slumber party, grown, sexy, and unapologetically us. Slumber party, ayy, it's the slumber party. Slumber party, it's top. Slumber party, that's tough. Slumber party.
Hey guys, it's Mo checking in with the Slumber Party, and we are back. It has been amazing so far, and I have my amazing friends here with me, and today we are talking about girl code and growing pains. Ooh, this is so good. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't personally select you to be on this one. It's just okay. It's just how the dice was rolled.
You know,
okay?
we take them how we go.
All right, so I'm here with my friends Jen, Shaka, and Shamika, and we are about to have a good time. As you guys know, with the Slumber Party, we are here for healing, health, love, wealth, all that good stuff. But we will get into it after this short commercial break.
Wardrobe stylists, photographers, and beauty professionals of all kinds. The Atlanta Beauty Network is your new home for networking, vocational training, live showcases, and events.
Okay, guys, and we are back from our commercial break. So let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to know, and this is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Can a female friendship survive envy or competition? Ooh, that is so good.
Oh. No. And that's real simple. No. Envy and competition is not part of a friendship.
That's true.
So if it's there, it can't be a true friendship.
Right. Anytime you're in a friendship that envies you instead of saying, hey, I want to help you. I want to help you, push your dreams to the forefront or anything like that. That's not a friendship. You can't truly be my friend and envy what I am or what I do or what I have. That's not a friend.
And that could be dangerous at times too, because some people have been so jealous and envious of friends. They literally want to be them, dress like them, sometimes even take people's lives because they want to be that person so bad. And that's the type of relationship we should never want with anyone.
Right. Sure. So I think for me, I feel like I agree with you. Somebody that's in competition with you, that's not really your friend. And I was taught growing up that you don't be jealous of people. You can admire people. You can even ask people if somebody's doing something that you like or that you take a fancy to. You can say, hey, can you show me how to do you mind showing me how to do that or whatever the case may be? Sure. Because everybody out here can do the same thing that you do, but they can't do it like you.
Absolutely. They put a different spin on it.
I think that's what people fail to realize. Everybody, if you're out here in this industry, or even in the job market, period, everybody is out here to make money. It's enough money for everybody to make.
Yes.
If you connect with somebody that's an entrepreneur, ask. It takes nothing to ask because you have a lot of people that are genuine, that want to see you win, that will help you, but don't steal or take their ideas and make it into your own. Or not even give them credit for being the one that helped you to get your start.
That's right. I actually had somebody try to clone my life before. Ooh. Literally, it was like a secret competition type of thing. And I didn't know in the beginning, but it was literally like, okay, I'm in competition with you. I'm going to do what you do, but I can do it better. And I'm like, you didn't have to have that angle. Like, I would help you. Like, just ask and I will help. Like, that's what we're supposed to do. You get information, you pass on the knowledge. I can't take the knowledge to the grave with me.
Right. So that brings me to my next question, which is, have you had a friend that was secretly a frenemy?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That was a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
What was your experience like?
It was ugly because it gets very hurtful when you think that your friend is, down for you, your ride or die, thinking that they have your back, and then you really find out that, you were secretly plotting on my demise the entire time. So it hurts. It's very, very hurtful. I'm in a place where I'm just, now I pray about it. And I'm like, listen, Father, make my discernment at an all-time high so that way I know who they are, what's their purpose here, why, what's the purpose of our friendship? Is this a season or is this a long-term thing? Season or reason, like what is it?
Right.
So, I ask questions now because going through that hurts. That's like going through a whole breakup. You share intimate secrets, you share details with each other, you pray with each other, you cry with each other, you laugh and you invite people into your home with your family, your mates, your children. Like you put a lot of trust in those relationships. So it's like, I'm not.
Some people try and be controlling of the friendship.
Ooh, yes.
They're controlling, like they're going to dictate your every move. And I've had that experience, and Mo know this as well, of a person that's supposed to be a friend that was jealous of me and her relationship.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Wow. It's sad. And thought that when she was doing things, Mo is the type of person she'll reward you. If she see you want to get out here and like do media coverage, she blessed me with a camera.
Come on.
She blessed me with my cleaning service business cards. Let's just be real. Some people would get jealous of that, and if you post things or if she posts things, they feel like she's trying to just she just showing she's being a blessing. Not that she's had to, but I'm going to recognize her and acknowledge her for what she has done because nobody has to do anything for you.
Absolutely.
But if you have a person that see your vision, know you got a vision, see your vision, and willing to help with your vision. It's sad when another person get jealous of that.
That's
because
crazy. Ain't that weird?
Yeah, because they think they the source of everything.
And
like they the
meanwhile,
main one.
This person that she's referring to, I saw they had a friendship and it didn't bother me. Even when I saw it, just didn't seem like it seemed like it was a one-sided friendship. And I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand why this lady was saying she was interested in doing this, and this, and this, and you're in these rooms, but you're not helping her get in the room.
Yeah.
Like, even if we have to train people and say, well, you can't go this one time, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say no names, but I had a friend who tried to, she said she was praying for me and another lady's friendship to heal. And I literally told her that she was better off praying for me to win the lottery because I did not want to repair the friendship. Like I just, and I think it was a lot of stuff that led up to the fall of the friendship. There was a lot of things that was said and done that made me look at the person different. Like, dang, we were supposed to be locked in and
what happened?
Just like this, we're no longer locked in. Like, you switched on me. It wasn't even overnight. And then every time I was like, okay, God, let me sit and think about it. Maybe I'm wrong. She did something else. I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm throwing in. Bro, I can't do it. Just pray to God and ask him to give me the light of rooms at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm not praying to repair this friendship.
Okay.
And I don't think she was a friend of me. Hell, she might have been. She might have been.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Also, everybody's not meant to be in your life forever.
Exactly.
Like you learn a lesson doesn't mean that you have to be mean to them or rude. You still have to remain who you are.
That's it.
Because that's where your blessings are going to continue to come from.
Y'all
So
ever
you
prayed
have to
that
remain.
prayer to God to remove people out y'all life and y'all woke up with nobody?
Nobody. You'd be like, excuse me.
Right, God, I didn't say today.
Right, so a lot of times it's a lesson for us. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lesson for them or, for us to even understand why. But, what I'm saying, we learn from it and we grow from it. And then we know how to move accordingly, too.
Exactly.
So that's how I say about people, too. Sometimes you have to see people for who they are and put them in that place. And move accordingly and not get upset or mad about it, but move accordingly. And that's going to help you grow and continue to, be blessed as well. So That's how I look at it. I never look at something as if it's just something that I shouldn't have went through, or looking back and regret or anything like that. Because what we don't understand too is, and I tell people this all the time, it's not even about the material stuff or what you do. People can be jealous or be envious of how people love you.
Exactly.
Or how people care for you.
Exactly.
Because of your energy and stuff. But people, because it's a lot of times, people think you got a lot and you might not, but people really
love you
and show up for you in ways that they wish people would show up for them. Right? So, and a lot of times that comes along with, just their past, or just because a lot of times you can walk in a room and you just have a glow, or it's just something about you that people are drawn to you.
I was just getting
And people can be jealous of that when it's nothing that you've done
at all
and that you're trying to do. You're just being your genuine self.
That's it.
Baby, that's a light from within. God makes you a light. And everywhere you go, everybody's just looking. They trying to figure out what is that glow about her. And here it is. You didn't do anything about it. Like I didn't do anything to put that on me. Like God did that. Exactly. And they trying to figure it out. What?
I've been told I was mean. I in the media world, I was told, in the media world, I was told, every time we saw you, you just was there. You was locked in, you was working, you did what you had to do, and you left, you didn't socialize. And it's not that I didn't want to socialize. It's just that we're working full-time jobs and having kids and doing all this stuff. Until that pays what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wearing multiple hats, so you showing up, you doing what you got to do, and you'll leave. But if they ever called me on the phone, they would get a whole conversation out of me. But I don't regret doing that.
Right.
No, not at all.
I don't regret showing up, doing my job, and going home. Because ain't that what you do with your real job?
Yeah,
you be trying to hang out in the parking lot, or you clock out at 5?
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Right.
I didn't want to be here.
Okay.
But look, speaking of don't want to be here, we're going to take this quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Step into the spotlight, the moment is here, where beauty meets power and the vision is clear. Style in motion, every story we share. This is the pulse of Allure Affair. Allure Affair. Allure Affair.
Hey guys, and we are back, and I am with my amazing friends. So listen, I gotta ask you guys this because it is so important, because we always talk about ignoring red flags in relationships, right?
We say that,
but look, it's not relationships this time. What are red flags in friendships?
Oh,
I mean, friendship is a type of relationship,
It is.
but not romantic relationship.
Friendship, all the ships.
Yeah, all the ships.
All the ships.
All the ships.
What is a red flag in a friendship?
once again, when they're trying to control you, when they act like they're the source of your survival, when they're being negative, not attentive to always trying to put their burdens on you, but never concerned about what you may be going through. When you're always the one giving and they're not depositing back into you. So you have to pay attention to that. When they're too busy taking and not even trying to give, you have to pay attention to that. Because some people are there to drain your life source. They're there to drain your life source. They're not there to deposit anything, but they're there to drain.
And when they drain you,
what they call it in the spiritual word, that python spirit, that python that just wraps around you and just want to suck you dry. Yes, you have to be very careful of that.
Bro, I just absolutely hated that friendship for you. Like, seriously. And, you know, when you had your situation. I ain't gonna say what it was when you were.
Oh my God!
In love, you were
now
in love.
That
Now
narcissistic
I felt bad.
individual.
I did feel bad. I was that
narcissistic
friend.
individual that set up there.
Because the room wants to know, honey. You gotta give us some details.
Shamika fell in love one day.
Yes.
One day.
Yeah, she fell in love one day.
Oh my goodness.
And we were on set at a video shoot, and I don't know what it was about this guy, but I just did not like him.
Okay.
And the person I was with, you know, we ended up not liking each other either. But I looked at him and said, I just don't like him for her. Like, it was so bad that I didn't even speak to the man. And I'm never like that.
Okay.
I am never like that. But how do people say that was my yuck or my ill? I don't know what it was. A man hadn't said 2 words to me.
Wow.
Once again, some red flags do be there, but at the particular time, I was going through a situation where my mom was sick, in and out of hospitals, rehabilitation facilities, and all, because she had 2 different types of heart failure as well as kidney failure. She ended up bedridden. But when people come in your life, sometimes you think that's the and you in the same church as this person. Once again, and you just saying all the right things, and you know you feeling like you got that someone that's there while you going through this storm. They make it appear that way. Then when you marry them, that's when the true colors start showing.
Amen.
Real narcissistic individual. Needless to say, this man was still legally married to his still wife. Divorce paper was not finalized. We was married no more than 3 months, need I mind you. Come home, it was his apartment, everything in his name. You done had the apartment packed up.
With her stuff in it.
Wow.
Done took some of my things, my things that I still never got back, but God done blessed me with that back, hobby ever. But a lot of church folks already knew this type of individual and felt like because they knew the type of woman of God I was, they felt this individual would change. How would you think this person that's been used to damaging women all his life would change?
So they were looking for you to be his savior instead of allowing God to be his savior.
Child, Lord.
But look, you asked me to be your bridesmaid. I was gonna stand next to you, standing next to the wrong dude. I mean, because I was a supportive friend. It was very challenging.
Well, I picked out the dress.
I know.
And we just got married at one of my brother in ministry place. He married us, but once again, everybody was thinking this was somebody that was really going to be for me. But let's back it up. Never allow anybody to rush you into a marriage without going through counseling.
Yes, Lord.
And that was one of the mistakes right there. I allowed this individual to rush me into a marriage without even going through marital counseling.
Satan be scared to stand before them men of God and counsel.
And if we had gone through that, I probably would not have married him. But once again, when you're going through so much otherwise, you're not thinking about other things.
Right. You're trauma bonded.
Yeah. And that's exactly.
And if it's a narcissist, they gaslight and love bomb and everything.
Honey, everything.
That's what they do.
Buy your stuff, whining, that make you think they your protector and all.
They be the ones straight to hell in the handbasket and gasoline drawers. But look, this ain't for them today, okay? But I love this question. Have you ever lost a sister friend but gained peace?
Absolutely.
Child, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
You do?
Yes. I mean, and I wouldn't say just particularly a sister friend, but people that I'm close to and friends, not knowing, but you have these people in your life that literally you have to mentally prepare yourself to be around and deal with their drama and the stories, and it's always negative. It's always negative, whatever like that. And in that case, it might not be because of you that relationship is diminished. It may be because of situations or other people in your life that you're no longer attached to. So they go away. And I tell you, if it's a piece that you
Girl, and you
can't
miss
explain.
them, but you'll be like,
Right.
Well, you miss them.
And then
you miss
you
like
do, but
the
then you
fun
think back.
or the,
Yes.
you know.
You think back and you be like, oh Lord, I do not miss that part.
That part.
Oh, you don't miss
And it's
it.
peaceful.
It's
when
so
you
much
got
peaceful.
the type of peace.
Baby, you
And when you around a person that everybody else is the problem,
Right.
and
that part.
and stealing from their ideas when it's somebody that helped you and you're not telling somebody helped you, but it's everybody, going behind you. And everybody the problem, but everybody's not the problem. You're the problem.
And I tell people that all the
You're
time.
the problem.
If you continuously have issues with everybody, then you definitely have to look at yourself.
Exactly.
Because it ain't no way.
But sometimes it ain't looking at yourself in the way that you think it is.
Right.
Sometimes it can be a situation of not necessarily saying ain't nothing wrong with you, because we know none of us are perfect. But it could be something in you attracting these type of people.
thing. Yeah, absolutely.
What are you feeling?
My thing that I see like red flags in a friendship, relationship, the non-reciprocal part.
Oh yes, we talked
So
about that.
that whole piece of I break my neck to come to your rescue. I answer all your calls. I'm here, be in your ride or die. Every time you call me, no matter what it is, I'm breaking my neck to be there for you. Now, it could be financially, it could be physically, it could be whatever. We don't have to have the same type of reciprocation. The thing is, however you can reciprocate for me,
Right.
be there for me. If I just need an ear to listen to my, my weeping and whining, be that ear for me. If you need some money and I got it, I'm going to be that for you. If I need a ride this week, be that for me. If you need a babysitter this week, I'm going to be that for you. Reciprocal type relationships are so important, because it's like, if you don't have that, one person, it's just one side that's getting drained. So that was a red flag for me, that I was like, listen, this is important. That's a part of my love language when it comes to, friendships, relationships,
Shit, all them shit.
all the ships.
Yes.
I have lost, what did I say, sister friend? I would say I have lost sister friends. One of them was Nikki. And she's not here, she's not on this episode. So, but I can still talk about it. We got into a horrible argument, over whatever the situation was. And we was calling each other names, mostly her calling me names, but it's all good. And we would go to places, we would go to events. And be standing right next to each other like this and not speak.
That's so funny.
I would be straight stone face, shoulder to shoulder, not saying nothing to her. But then one night, she came up, she was like, can we talk? And in my mind, I was already going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And you hate to say certain stuff, but in my mind, I was thinking, dang. It can't get no worse. Right. Like, come on, just add to my troubles. Bartender. Give me a drink, But when we sat down, the conversation wasn't what I thought it was. We didn't argue. She apologized, and then I didn't apologize that day.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I wasn't wrong on that day.
Girl,
I had
you stubborn.
I had to think it through.
Yeah.
But when we ended up apologizing and started having a conversation, it was almost like no time had passed. And I was sad. I did miss my friend. She had a whole kid while we weren't friends, like a whole kid, and that was her first kid, and I didn't get to go to no baby shower. I was just secretly stalking her from Instagram. I was like, oh, she pregnant? That's good. Well, she had a boy. Right. He looked cute. I seen his little pictures. He had on a little suit and stuff. But
so cute.
We came back. But there are some friendships that they can't come back because it ain't supposed to be back.
Yeah, it was
and that's when you gain that peace. Now, when they supposed to come back, you might not necessarily have peace. You know what I'm saying? You might have temporary peace.
Baby, when God cut the cord, I listen. I'm taking heed to all of the signs, the red flags, all of that. Because at that point, he cut the cord for a reason. You know what I mean? And we, like dogs go back to vomit, we be trying to do the same thing. And it's like, it's nasty, it's disgusting. You spit it out for a reason. Why you going back to it?
We gonna talk about that in a minute, because I didn't even know that's what they did until my dogs did it. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Have you been searching for a way to get brand visibility and you just don't know how? Well, look no further. The Post Up Media has you covered. That's right. You guys can sign up for the Post Up Media. You get the brand visibility you deserve, whether it's online placement, magazine placement, events, podcasts, or more. The Post Up has got you covered. If you want additional information, feel free to give us a call or simply follow us online at the Post Up Media ENT. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook, and that's also on TikTok. If you have more questions and you want to go ahead and schedule your consult call, just stay tuned for more information right after this podcast.
Okay, so what do you guys feel is one thing that women can do more for each other?
As it was stated, number one, we could start taking days out for ourselves, like having spa day. And as she mentioned, you know, and it is a true fact. I know you don't like to hear about exercise or whatever, but a lot of us, because I gained a lot of weight having my kids, and being as though I'm 55 now, it's so important to me to try and get in shape, because heart attacks and strokes run through my family. So I don't want to be one of those ones that pass from a massive heart attack or stroke. So I want to better learn how to eat healthy, do a little more exercise, but I be so overwhelmed from work. So usually I'm too tired to do anything else once I finish.
But that's what people need to understand too, though. That's why you are tired, because you don't factor in that part. And that's what people don't understand. I'm tired. But like I tell people all the time, if you're not good to yourself, you're not gonna be good to anybody else.
That's true.
So if you're, and you really not gonna do them no good if you ain't here.
Right.
So if we got kids and all that stuff, that's why I say I started taking my health very seriously. You know, I'm big on health, not just so much for like the physical look of it, just because it helps saves our lives. It actually helps with depression as well. So real quick story, I stopped working out for a long time because I got wrapped up in my family life and work and everything else, especially once I had LeBron. And I never really, I don't think I ever really experienced depression or being, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever really experienced that because I always had working out, was married before I had LeBron, but after having him, my life was pretty much consumed with family. So I had a husband, I had LeBron, and I did not realize what was going on with me. And that's because I used to work out all the time. I used to work out regularly. I would fall off here and there, but I did not realize how much that actually helped me with my depression. And that's actually what my, you know, that's what was helping me not be depressed, because I didn't realize that because I done
There's
it.
your outlet.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that. I thought it was just something that I done, you know, all my life, what I was used to. So then when I stepped back and looked at that, I realized like, hey, that's what was helping me, you know, with staying out of my thoughts or, you know, having an outlet or something, you know. But when you don't have that, it quickly shows you, you know, how it really is helpful.
How it feels.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So whether it didn't have to necessarily be like a weight loss goal or like I'm doing a competition or anything like that. It's just now really part of my mental sanity. Like for me to stay where I need to be and grounded.
That's good.
What about you?
I would say celebrate each other.
Oh, I like that.
I really feel like in our friendships and relationships, if we just take a moment to celebrate each other, I think it helps keep the morale of each other lifted up. You know, a lot of times we kind of get lost in the whole momentum of being superwoman, you know, that people just naturally think that, oh, that ain't nothing, girl, you always do that.
Right.
But they don't know how much it takes for you to show up every day. That's just like conversation we were having about hairstylists, you know, and makeup artists showing up to jobs and they looking a mess. You know, people don't realize how much it takes to show up, hair and makeup done and looking good and smelling good, because you're getting ready to stand in these people's face and breath smelling good. You know, I've heard somebody say, well, you ain't got time to do that because you're making money. And I'm like, well, no, that's false, because here it is. I have 6 children. I ran a salon businesses, multiple at a time, was in school at the time, and still had a full clientele, and still got up every morning, did my hair, did my makeup, put my clothes on, and showed up. And not only did I show up, but I showed up on time. So it's all about, you know, and it's all about what you choose to put that effort into. But people would just look at me and be like, oh, that's shock. That's just what she do. That's nothing, girl. Like, that's just how she is. But they don't realize, yeah, I just went to sleep at 3 a.m. And in order to achieve this look, I had to get up at 6 a.m. So now I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep in order to get this done. And then I have to go a full 18-hour day to make sure clients, business, husband, kids, this, that, everything is, you know, taken care of. So I think if we celebrate each other more, it would help give each other that fuel to keep going, to say, hey, sis, I see you. I know it's not easy doing what you do. You make it look easy, and I admire you for that. But, baby, I'm celebrating you.
I agree with that, yes.
So I think for me, it would be definitely put each other on. You know, you can't put everybody on, and you can't take everybody with you, you know, because you have people come in your life, they want to use you, right? So you have to use your discernment. And I've been in situations where somebody from my past reached out and it was like, you know, hey, I own a cleaning business, you know, can you do X, Y, and Z? Could I have done it? Yes, I could have.
Right.
Did I choose to do it? Absolutely not. The reason why is because I haven't heard from you in all this time. So while I've been out here pounding the pavement to create this name and this brand, because Mo Clark is a brand.
Absolutely.
So while I have been out here going to these interviews, testing out cameras, doing it, you were nowhere to be found. While I've been going and getting in these people's faces, establishing these relationships, you think you're just going to come in and say, hey, hand my card to some of your celebrity clients, or I do this or do that. You haven't put the time in.
Absolutely.
You haven't put the time in. And if I can't do it for you, go do it for yourself. Show me that you want to do it for yourself first.
That's it.
Right,
And
that
then,
you're worthy of it.
Yeah, and then we'll do it. You know,
your name is attached to those recommendations.
And Jen knows I've taken Jen to events with me, and she's been on the red carpet and stuff like that, versus people coming and saying, oh, well, it looked like you guys had fun, and did. We did. But they don't know what she does behind the scenes. They don't know how she's helping me with my kids. How I had a short story. I had a friend that I had been friends with for years. This lady had never met me.
Okay.
She had never met me in person. We just talked on TikTok and Instagram. She knew of me.
Wow.
And I was in a situation where I was mentally so, it was bad. And I didn't know if I was going to hurt myself or the person I was around. So I needed to get out of that space. So I called the person who said, oh, girl, you can always come to my house.
Okay.
You can always, my doors are always open to you.
Let's see.
And then she said, hey, you know, if this got something to do with X, Y, and Z, I don't want that at my house. Okay, that's your right. But right now, I'm telling you, mentally, I'm not okay. I called her, didn't know me from a can of paint, had never laid eyes on me. She said, get your daughter, y'all come over here.
Wow.
The first time she saw me was when I walked in her backyard.
Wow.
And and she left me alone. she left me alone for 3 days. This lady did not bother me, and the day she did come check on me, she scared the bejesus out of me. She scared the bejesus out of me because I was resting. I was getting much needed rest. I needed that. And when she did say something to me, she said, hey, I was like, oh my God, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. She was like, hey, I made dinner. It's food upstairs.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me this other chick that I've been friends with, putting all this friendship and work in, couldn't be there for me? And I really
After
was
she
finna
said,
yeah,
call me for any and everything.
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Versus, and I needed that. So when you're in a space to help somebody, I ain't talking about the clout chasers.
Right.
I'm talking about when you see that someone, when you hear it in a voice. Because if you don't, and something happened to that person, and that's the last thing you don't be sitting at the funeral talking about, I wish she would have told me.
She did.
I'm gonna sit on your bed and say, girl, I told you. I tried to tell you. Now I'm gonna write it. I think it would be more cryptic and leave more imprint if I write it on the wall. I told you so.
Lipstick on the mirror.
You lied. Don't be all at the casket telling us, just take me with you, bro. Don't say that. Don't be doing all that. You know. So I thank you guys for, when I extended this opportunity and said, hey, let's do this. Y'all all say yes. I didn't even think that y'all was gonna say no. My mind didn't even process that part.
No.
It was just like, let me send this text. Like I said, I reached back to friends I've known for 10 years, 5 years, 2 days, 2 months. Like, I think y'all two the newest ones that just got to know me. So I appreciate y'all. And you guys, all the makeup you've seen has been done by Miss Shaka Cotton. She done beat our faces. The ladies is definitely, we gonna sleep on this.
Absolutely.
We're going to sleep on this. So before I let you guys go, can you tell everybody where they can follow you guys
like
at?
This, like Beyonce said, I woke up like this.
Woke up like this.
Flawless.
Girl, where can the people find you at, Sister Bernice? Because I ain't playing with you today.
On all social media pages, from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, Shameka, SHAMEKA, Chappelle, CHAPPLE.
Yoga, but not the band.
Okay. You can find me on, my most active platforms are Instagram and Facebook. Mrs. Cotton on Instagram, and on Facebook it's just Shaka Cotton. I'm on TikTok too, but we're gonna
take care of that today. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, y'all,
we got you covered.
Give me a little grace with that one, okay?
Not today.
Tap out.
She finna get on TikTok right now in a minute.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Lady Selling Atlanta. TikTok, I'm not sure if my tag is on there. Outside of Jenny Can Fix It, also I have Jenny Can Fix It on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Jennifer Simpson Garth on Facebook.
And you guys can follow me on Miss Mo Clark. Make sure you follow ATL Slumber Party. And guys, before we get out of here, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We talk love, we talk hustle, we talk real life stuff. From our breaks to glow ups, we done had enough. Lip gloss popping, attitude sweet, still handle business, never miss a beat. She get unbothered, we don't chase, we attract. Sip a little mimosa while we laugh and chat. Grown woman rhythm, yeah, we set the tone. If you know, then you know, baby, welcome home. Welcome to the Slumber Party, where the grown girls play. We dance, we dream.